Good morning, Fantasy Bay. Mike Williams here with another Week 14 game preview. And today we're going to be going over the Vikings versus the Lions. Let's get it started. All right, the spread for this game is negative 12.5 points for the Vikings. Wow, that's a big spread. Over-under is 43 points. Let me just be clear about that. That means the implied point total for the Vikings is 27.8 points, and the total for the Lions is 15.3 points. That is a huge spread. Man, that's crazy. All right, the Vikings. I like Kirk Cousins. He has been playing fantastic this year. He's been slept on. I don't think that the Lions are good against the quarterback position. They're ninth, actually, allowing 21 fantasy points a game. He ends with at least that. I think fire up Kirk Cousins. I got him as a top 10 play easy. I don't think that Adam Thielen plays, so Stephon Diggs, you're going to have to step up, man. Catch some balls. I think Stephon Diggs is extremely talented. He seems healthy, and normally the only thing you worry about with Stephon Diggs is health. But right now, I feel like he's really volatile. We need him to get some targets, and we need him to get a touchdown. Stephon Diggs is extremely talented. I have him as a top 10, top 12 play. Love Stephon Diggs. One of my favorite players in the league, actually. Let's get to the running back position. Dalvin Cook is an absolute monster, but he got dinged up last week. I know they're saying he's gonna play. Watch out for that, though. Check if anything weird happens in warm-ups. I could see Alexander Mattison getting some more touches. In a hypothetical world where Dalvin Cook does sit, Alexander Mattison is now a top 5 play. He is a beast in this game. But nonetheless, I think Dalvin Cook is going to play, so I'm going to keep Alexander Mattison as a flex at best, but I do think that he gets involved. There's a chance that the Vikings are up high in this game, and if they are, they'll need to run off the clock. There's no need to do it with Dalvin Cook. Just run it out with Alexander Mattison, especially if Dalvin Cook's shoulder is still a little dinged up. The Lions are terrible against the run, allowing the third most fantasy points to the running back position at 24 points a game. This is terrible. All right. Kyle Rudolph. Whenever you have Adam Thielen not in the game, Kyle Rudolph is a very, very viable tight end, and I damn near say he's a must play. Kyle Rudolph is a must-play when Adam Thielen is out, and I don't think Adam Thielen is in, so I think you should play him. He's going to have a great game, and my man keeps making one-handed catches. Every week, my man makes a one-handed catch. It's crazy. It's crazy. Vikings defense is fantastic this week. One of the best streamers you can find out there. I picked him up in one of my leagues. I was very pleased. Because they're going against a guy named David Blah. I don't know if I said his name right, but I like Blah. Not playing him, obviously. That being said, I don't think he destroys Kenny Galladay's value. I do think that he tempers. I do think that his upside is capped. Yes, I know he threw it to. I know that Kenny Galladay had 158 yards and a touchdown last week. I know, but if you watch that play, he was wide open for like a 60-yard touchdown. There's no reason they either shouldn't have had safety help or the cornerback fell because he was wide open. It wasn't like he had this crazy great game and he was just slicing them up left and right. He had a decent game and he was doing work, but that one giant touchdown really helped his stats. So I have him as a high-end flex play. Same thing with Marvin Jones. I have him as more of a low-end flex play. But to be honest with you, I think those two are slightly interchangeable. It depends on who's getting it that week. I think that they both could be fine in this game. Xavier Rhodes doesn't scare me anymore. The Vikings defense against the wide receiver has not been good. They're allowing the 6th most fantasy points to the wide receiver position, so I'm not terrified of them. All right, next, when we get to running backs, Bo Scarborough, if you need somebody that is going to get you a solid 8 to 10 points, just guaranteed going to get touches. This guy's going to get touches. He's going to get anywhere between 17 and 22 touches a game, and those are all going to be runs because he is not involved in the passing game in any way, shape, or form. and he's going to get about 80 to 100 yards. If that's what you're looking for, solid. Start him up. I don't want that in my playoffs unless I have a dominant team and I just need somebody to fill in a spot and get a couple points. And I'm not touching anybody else on that team. So that's going to do it. If you have any questions, hit me up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, just let me know. Check out my social media down below. And good luck this week. Peace.